Hello students, good morning and welcome to another video lecture of physics. Now this will be our last video lecture for second chapter, that is unit and measurement. In this last video lecture, we are going to solve 8 quality MCQs from the entrance exam, that is from NEET, JEE and JEE Advanced. And from next video lecture, we are going to start our new chapter, right? That is chapter number 3. Now let us start solving the 8 MCQs which I have selected from the competitive exams. The first one is the diameter of a cylinder is measured using a vernier caliper with no zero error. So we have a vernier caliper and the error in it is zero. It is not having any kind of error. It is found that the zero of vernier scale lies between 5.10 and 5.15 centimeter. So it means that if we draw a vernier caliper, then this is the zero of vernier caliper. Let us say this is the zero of vernier caliper, and this zero is lying between two readings, that is 5.10 and this is 5.15 of main scale. Let us say this is main scale. And this is vernier scale. Here, this is vernier scale. So the zero of vernier scale is lying between 5.10 and 5.15. So what is the distance between two divisions on main scale? So you can say that the distance between two divisions on main scale is is 5.15 minus 5.10, so that will be equal to 0.05 centimeter. This is the distance between two consecutive divisions on main scale. Next, it is given that the vernier scale has 50 divisions. So number of divisions on vernier scale is 50, equivalent to 2.45 centimeter. That means that 50 division corresponds to 2.45 centimeter. So one division of vernier scale, one vernier scale division will give you 2.45 divided by 50 centimeter. So if you multiply by 2, if you multiply and divide by 2, this will be equal to 2.45. So this will be 4.90 divided by 100 centimeter. So if you divide 4.90 by 100, you will get this will be equal to 0.0049. Right, it will be 0.049, right? Centimeter. 0.049 centimeter. Clear? So therefore, least count of vernier caliper will be equal to 0.05 minus 0.049. So that will be equal to, this is 0.050 you can write. So 50 minus 49 will be 1. So 0.001 centimeter. Remember, generally vernier caliper has a range of 0.01 centimeter, but here we are getting 0.001 centimeter. So this kind of changes will be there. While discussing vernier caliper, I have informed you that they may change, the examiner may give different value, so that the least count of vernier caliper may change. Generally it is only 0.01 and here we are getting 0.001 centimeter. This is the least count of vernier caliper. Now it is given that the 24th division of the vernier scale exactly coincides with the main scale division. So let us say this is somewhere over here. This is 24th division and this 24th division is coinciding with the main scale. So you can say that the reading of this will be, okay, so the diameter of the cylinder is, so you can say the diameter of the cylinder is equal to, now here 0 is lying between 5.10 and 5.15, so the minimum value is 5.15. You can write main scale reading or main scale division. Let us write reading, main scale reading plus vernier scale division into least count. This will be the diameter. So main scale reading is 5.10 plus 1 year scale is 24 division is coinciding. So 24 into 0.001. So this is 5.10 plus 0.024. So this will be equal to 5.124 centimeter. 5.124 centimeter, right? So this question was asked in JEE Advanced 2013. This is from JEE Advanced 2013, right? And the options were 5.112 centimeter, 5.124 centimeter, 5.136 centimeter and 5.148 centimeter. We got 5.124 centimeter. That is option B is correct in this case. Option B is correct. Clear? Pause this video and copy. Now here the second question is an integer answer type asked in JEE Advanced 2014. To find a distance d over which a signal can be seen clearly in foggy conditions, a railway engineer uses dimensional analysis and assumes that the distance depends on the density rho of the fog intensity, that is power over area, capital S, of the light from the signal and its frequency. The engineer finds that d is proportional to s raised to 1 by n, then the value of n is. So here the second question was integer type, right? It was asked in JEE Advanced 2014. Now the relation is given as the distance d depends on the density. So d is proportional to density of the fog intensity. Simple, they are given as S, that's why we are writing S, of the light from the signal, and frequency F. So let us say d is proportional to rho raised to A, S raised to B, and frequency F raised to C. Here d is distance. D is given as distance. So its dimensional formula will be L1. Rho is density. And we know that density is mass upon volume. So M1 L minus 3. Rho is density which is mass upon volume. So M1 L minus 3. S is given as intensity. And which is defined as power over area. It is already given that intensity is power over area. So what is dimensional formula of power? Power is work upon time. Work is M1 L2 T minus 2 over time is T1. So power will be M1 L2 T minus 3 over area is L2. So L2 will get cancelled out. So its dimensional formula will be M1 T minus 3. You can write L0 if you want to write. And F is frequency. Right, so dimensional formula of frequency is, we know that frequency is T minus 1, second inverse. Right, so just we have to find the values of A, B and C. Right. So here D is equal to some constant K, rho raised to A, S raised to B and F raised to C. So L1 will be equal to, K is dimensionless, rho is M1 L minus 3 whole raised to A. Intensity is M1 T minus 3 whole raised to B. And frequency is T minus 1. Yes, T minus 1 whole raised to C. So L1 will be equal to M raised to A, L raised to minus 3A, M raised to B, T raised to minus 3B and T raised to minus C. So this is M raised to A plus B, L raised to minus 3A, minus 3 only, right, L, and T raised to minus 3B minus C, and this is L1. So here we are not having M, so A plus B will be equal to 0, or you can say that A is equal to minus B. In the same way, L raised to 1 is L raised to 3a. So minus 3a, actually minus 3a. So minus 3a is 1. So this implies that a is equal to minus 1 by 3. And therefore, a which is equal to minus b is minus 1 by 3. So minus minus will get cancelled. So you can say that b is equal to 1 by 3. So here we remove a. So b is equal to 1 by 3. Now from this equation we can say that d is proportional to s raised to b. So d is proportional to s raised to, value of d is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3. And given, in the question it is given that d is proportional to s raised to 1 by n. Then the value of n is, so if you compare these two equations, s raised to 1 by 3, s raised to 1 by n, this implies that n must be equal to 3. Right, so the answer will be n equal to 3. Here, pause this video and copy. Now the third question is practical physics. It is from practical physics. The density of a solid ball is to be determined in an experiment. The diameter of the ball is measured with a screw gauge whose pitch is 0.5 mm. So in third one, from practical physics, JEE Advanced 2011. Pitch of the screw gauge, pitch is given as 0.5 mm and there are 50 divisions on circular scale. So number of divisions on circular scale, number of divisions on circular scale is equal to 50. Therefore, least count of screw gauge is equal to pitch over number of divisions, that is 0.5 upon 50. So if you multiply by 2, this is 0.5 into 2 is 1. 1 by 100 mm, or that is equal to 0.01 mm, or you can write 0.001 centimeter. Right? This will be the value of least count of the screw gauge. Next, it is given that the reading on the main scale is 2.5 mm and that on the circular scale is 20 division. The measured value of the mass of the ball has a relative error of 2%. The relative percentage error in its density is. So here diameter is measured. So diameter of solid ball. So diameter will be equal to, it is given that the reading on the main scale is 2.5 mm. So main scale reading plus circular scale reading into least count. So main scale reading is given as 2.5 mm plus 20 division. The 20th division on the circular scale coincide. So 20 into least count is 0.01 in mm only, right? So 2.5 plus 0.2 mm. So this is 2.7 mm, or you can write 0.27 centimeter. This is the diameter of the sphere or ball. If the measured value of mass of the ball has a relative error of 2%, so delta m by m is given as 2%. The relative percentage error in its density is, you have to find the percentage error in its density. So what is formula for density? We know that density is mass over volume. So mass, what is volume of a sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube. So you can say that this is m over 4 by 3 pi. Now r is d by 2, half of diameter, so whole cube. So you can say that this is m over 4 by 3 pi d cube by 8. Right? I am not simplifying this, you can simplify, but not necessary. Therefore, delta rho by rho in percentage will be equal to M is delta M by M plus, now 4 by 3 pi and 8 all are constants, so error in it will be 0. So plus delta D by D. So this is equal to, now what is delta M by M? 2% plus, actually 3 times delta D by D. It should be D cube, right? D cube. So 3 times delta D by D. So 3 into least count of screw gauge is 0.001 over diameter is 0.27. So this is into 100%, right? So this will be equal to 2% plus. If you multiply by 100, 0.001 into 100 is 3 into 0.1 over 0.27. So 2% plus 3 into 10 by 27, right? 3 9s are 27, right? 3 9s are 27 percentage, right? So 2% plus 10 by 9 is 1.11%. So that is 3.11%. This will be the answer. The options were 0.9%, 2.4%, 3.1% and 4.2%. So the correct answer is 3.1%. Option C is correct. Clear? Pause this video and copy first. Now the fourth question is from NEET 2015. If energy, velocity and time t are chosen as the fundamental quantities, the dimensional formula of surface tension will be. So we have to select. This question was from NEET 2015. NEET 2015. If energy, velocity and time are chosen as the fundamental quantities, the dimensional formula for surface tension is. So what is dimensional formula for energy? M1 L2 T minus 2. Dimensional formula for velocity is L1 T minus 1. Right? You are knowing all this dimensional formula. Time T1. And surface tension, let us take sigma symbol for surface tension. It is defined as force per unit length. And its dimensional formula will be M1 L1 will get cancelled out, T minus 2. M1 T minus 2. Now it is given that sigma is proportional to E raised to A, V raised to D, T raised to C. So sigma is equal to some constant A, E, some constant K, E raised to A, V raised to B, T raised to C. So M1 L0 T minus 2 whole raised to, M1 L0 T minus 2 will be equal to, K is dimensionless, M1 L2 T minus 2 whole raised to A, L1 T minus 1 whole raised to B, T1 whole raised to C. So M raised to A, L raised to 2A, T raised to minus 2A, L raised to B, T raised to minus B, T raised to C. And here we have M1 L0 T minus 2. So M1 L0 T minus 2 will be equal to M raised to A, L raised to 2A plus B, and T raised to minus 2A minus B plus C, minus 2A minus B plus C. So if you compare power, directly we can say that A is equal to 1. A is equal to 1. Then 2A plus B is equal to 0. So B is equal to minus 2A. So that is minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. So B we got as minus 2. A is equal to 1, B is minus 2. And minus 2A minus B plus C is minus 2. Minus 2A minus B plus C is minus 2. So minus 2 into A is 1, minus B is minus 2, plus C is equal to minus 2. So therefore, minus 2 minus minus plus 2 plus C is equal to minus 2. This will cancel out. So C is equal to minus 2. Substituting this value in equation 1. Substituting values of A, B and C in equation 1, we will get sigma is equal to k is dimensionless, right? E raised to a, value of a is 1, so e raised to 1. V raised to b is v raised to minus 2, and t raised to c, so t raised to minus 2. So this will be the dimensional formula for surface tensions. The options are E1V minus 2 T minus 2 is the correct answer. That is option C is correct. Option C is correct in this case. Clear? Fifth one. If force, velocity and time are taken as fundamental units, then the dimension of mass are. We have already solved this MCQ. This fifth one is from NEET 2014. If force, velocity and mass are taken, force, velocity and time are taken as fundamental units. Now we know that force equal to mass into acceleration. That is mass. What is acceleration? Velocity upon time. Actually changing velocity upon time. So this implies that mass will be equal to force into time over velocity. Right. So therefore df, dimensions of mass, will be force is F1 T1 V minus 1. Right, this will be the dimensional formula for mass. F1 V1, V minus 1 T1. F1 V minus 1 T1. Right, option D is correct. Option D is correct. Sixth one. In an experiment, 4 quantities A, B, C and D are measured with a percentage error of 1%, 2%, 3% and 4%. So percentage error in A, B, C and D is 1%, 2%, 3 and 4% respectively. Quantity P is calculated as follows. P is given as A cube B square over CD. Percentage error in P we have to find. That is delta P over P in percentage we have to find. Quite simple one. We know that delta P by P will be equal to 3 delta A by A plus 2 delta B by B plus delta C by C and plus delta D by D. We have already calculated this kind of example. So 3 percentage error in A is given as 1% plus 2. Percentage error in B is 2% plus delta C by C is given as 3% plus delta D by D is given as 4%. So 3 ones are 3% plus 4% plus 3% plus 4%. So 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 7 14% will be the answer. Correct answer is 14% and option A is correct. Option A is correct. Here, pause this video and copy fast. Now next is the seventh one, NEET 2014. From NEET 2014. The density of material in CGS system of unit is 4 gram per centimeter cube. So in CGS unit system, the density is given as rho is 4 gram per centimeter cube. In a system of unit in which unit of length is 10 centimeter and unit of mass is 100 gram, then the value of density of material in new unit system will be, or in this system will be. So how we will solve? We will solve using old system and new system, CGS system and new system. Right. In CGS system value is 4. Here value is x, which we have to find. Now here we are taking 1 gram. Here we should take 100 gram. Here we are taking 1 centimeter cube. Here we will take 10 centimeter whole cube. So 4 gram per centimeter cube will be equal to here x into 100 over 100 gram over 10 centimeter whole cube. So 4 gram per centimeter cube will be equal to x into 100 gram over 10 cube is 1000 centimeter cube. So this 0, 0, 0, 0 will get cancelled. So 10 you multiply over here. So x will be equal to 40. So the answer will be 40. Right? Option B is correct. Option B is correct. It is from NEET 2014. NEET 2014. 8.1. A student measures the diameter of a small steel ball using a screw gauge of least count 0.001 centimeter. So least count of screw gauge is directly given 0.001 centimeter. In advance we have to find least count, but in NEET they will directly give you least count. This was from NEET 2018. The main scale reading is 5 mm. The main scale reading is 5 mm. So you can say that main scale reading is equal to 5 mm. And 0 of the circular scale division coincide with the 25th division above the reference level. So circular scale reading is 25th. If the screw gauge has an error is minus 0.004 centimeter. So therefore correction will be, if error is negative, correction will be plus 0.004 centimeter. Right. So diameter of steel ball will be equal to main scale reading plus circular scale reading into least count. So this is equal to main scale reading is 5 mm, circular scale reading is 25 into, now this is in centimeter, so this we have to convert into centimeter. So 5 mm is 0.5 centimeter and least count is 0.001 centimeter. So 0.5 plus 0.025, so that will be equal to 0.525 centimeter. Remember, this is not the correct answer. Option will be there. 0.525 centimeter is option B, but this is incorrect because still we have to add the correction. So the correct value or true value will be, correct value will be equal to 0.525 plus 0.004 centimeter. Right, so this will be equal to 0.529 centimeter. 0.529 centimeter. Answer D. Option D is correct answer. Okay. So this is how we can solve. We can attempt the MCQs which are asked in entrance exam. I think these are quite simple example. You can easily solve this. I have some more examples like this which has been asked in entrance exam. So in 1 or 2 days I will give you the PDF for those MCQs and you have to solve yourself. If you have any difficulty, please let me know. Till then, keep on reading, keep on writing and keep on preparing. Thank you.